You know, Hoovie's Garage likes to count, sells the dumbest YouTube video or automotive YouTube channel. I'm gonna go for a word of the dumbest, most random one. Probably won't get it. Name's Kyle. I drive triaxle for a living. Got a Class A, so I pull a tag trailer and a lowboy every now and then. Actually, that truck's up for sale. Anyone's interested. 04 Western Star. Got a 14-liter Detroit, 8-speed LL. It's a triaxle, non-steerable. I believe it's 2020 and 46 or 48 rears. Ready to go for a new home. But yeah, so today, down here just to get the old truck cleaned up. It's New Year's Day, and meant to get down here earlier, but I have kids, and kids kind of woke me up early, so. But yeah, let's get the show on the road and, you know, get everything cleaned up. Like I said, dumbest YouTube channel. I'm washing a truck, making a video about it. But I'm sure y'all seen how a truck got washed. Nothing new. Pressure washed them on I think Friday. Yeah, Friday. We're loaded for Thursday. I had to use actually the Western Star on Friday, but we're loaded from Thursday because we got to go up to Albany, and down here in Connecticut, pick up lightweight 3/4. I guess it's a man-made stone or something for one of the jobs. So that's what's sitting in the truck. About 20 yards of it. It's 12 tons, 13 tons. You know, quarter of what normal shit weighs. So what I'm gonna do is get my tools really going. Give her a good rinse down. Get the truck washed and go from there, I guess. He comes up with little shit channel and whatnot. I don't even know how this is gonna go. Like I said, I got a Firebird at home, and you know, pews, but I don't really do too much with those. Maybe I will now. I don't know. It's hard to find a gun range around here. There's a couple rifle ranges, but one's like 50 yards, and they really want you to be members and stuff, which is fine. So I got to pay for it somehow. Just only usually open when I'm here at work, so it makes it tough to do stuff. But let me get the truck washed and bring it back in. Well, I can't compare with, you know, Boston trucker Mike there. But you know what? He finds time that I didn't know existed in the day. I gotta ask him about that. Because it's cleaned up good. Well, good as she can clean up right now. It's just a quick wash. I'm sure now I did, it'll guarantee to rain tomorrow. A freak snowstorm or whatever. But, you know, looks a lot better than she did. Like I said, man, I don't care what truck you drive. Just take a little pride in it. It takes nothing to wash them. I mean, semis it takes a little longer, but you can find one of those streaking beacons, whatever they call. They're $60 or some shit. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll charge up this battery tomorrow. Grab some footage trucking, depending on what we're doing. Well, you flip the hood forward besides to rinse off the motor, but it helps get a lot of the water off the hood. Well, today's Tuesday. It's the end of the day. It's actually our last load. Getting picking up some unscreened topsoil from one of our jobs. One of another company bought it, so we're hauling it up to their yard for them. Or we're buying some loads. That beeping you hear is I'm in our 335 Cat. It's got a payload system on it, so trying to make sure I keep everybody happy. You know, hauling about 21.5 tons. Puts me right around 75,000 pounds. I'm legal for 76,500 on the trucks up here. We have a divisible load permit, or whatever you want to call it. I think the state calls it divisible load. I don't know why. Triaxle, but that's what they call it. So costs a bunch of money every year, but you know what? Lets us haul a little bit more. So we'll get this loaded up and get trucking back north for the last time today. Started the day out delivering that lightweight aggregate down to the other job in other part of the area, the state. That was down in Fairfield. By no means am I an operator, guys, so don't use this for training purposes unless you want to show you guys what not to do. Deliver that. I had to go pick up our backhoe from our material yard and bring that up to the dealer to get fixed. Doesn't hold a prime, so I'm thinking it's the injection pump. Can you stay in there? Oh, perfect. Of course, you know, loading it towards the sun really is my favorite thing to do. But yeah, I brought the backhoe up there and then came down here, and it's about a 45-minute run one way to where we got a dump. Normally someone would load us, but no one's available today. They're all on other jobs, so just trying to get ahead on this one. We're in Wilton, Connecticut. There used to be a bank here. Got torn down at some point. I guess it's gonna become a church or something. So yeah, mostly parking lots, so we don't need the topsoil. It's not bad topsoil, it ain't great, but it ain't bad. But yeah, get this loaded up and get out of here. Got a little bit of that crap in it, whatever. If I had to load all day using the payload, it'd drive me crazy, that alert. I'll tell you what, we have a 315 Cat, and anytime you put the hydraulic lock up, you know, to use it, the seatbelt alarm goes off constantly. Even you're just sitting still, not moving, it just starts beeping at you. It's annoying. But I'm sure somewhere somebody did something that made Cat have to do a system like that. Oh, where's this gonna go? Here in the front. Yeah. Apparently I'm at 20 tons. So let me just do a little bit more. That should do it. Perfect. So get rid of that stick. Should be alright. You know what? That most of it out. So we've got a piece of asphalt right here. Pull it closer. Perfect. Gets cold over here, so let's not have any frozen dirt stuck to the bucket if possible. Well, as you can see, you know, we got the weight down here, the 20.9 and whatever. So, all right. Close up the fence, so this will be it for Tuesday. Film the whole 45-minute drive. That's torture for you guys. Mostly just the meat and potatoes. I think that's what I'm going to do with the channel. Kind of clips of what I do every day or whatever. I don't know how many times up a little week. Probably just one or something. Joke around and tell everybody driving a dump truck's like semi-retirement. Don't really do much. You just sit in a truck, go from one place to another. But like I said, I have a Class A, so I'm usually moving equipment at some point when it has to get moved. Unless we're too busy trucking, then dump trucking, then one of the brothers will, the owners of the company, will move the equipment themselves. But so yeah, get up and out of this town. You guys making fun of me for driving the automatic. I don't really care. I drive on both. The Western Star we have is the standard, and our low boy setup, that's an 18 speed in there. But it's kind of nice, you know, having an automatic. I'm not talking those Eaton junks. I'm talking Allison's. The only way to go. If you're gonna spec a truck with an automatic, you gotta get the Allison. You gotta drive it the same way you drive a standard. You know, hook off your brakes if you don't. The only thing is, you don't have to worry about shifting or missing gears. If the guys do, new guys out there, you're gonna miss a gear. It is what it is. But don't panic. Just go back into the higher gear you came out of, and then try again. Or if you're upshifting, go back to the lower gear you were just in, and try again. perfect. I mean, everything, practice makes you better, right? That's what they say. You know, if I'm stuck in this truck for a few months on end, I get back in the low boy, it's just like a whole learning curve again for me. I'm so used to, you know, just driving a straight truck, then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, all right, right, the trailer tracks this way. You gotta shift the truck. Up there, back to the highway section. It's funny, you tell the people who moved up here from the city and still see the areas down there, they drive the same down there as they do up here. You know, take chances, cut us off, slam on brakes. It's like that everywhere. But the speed limit back there was 45 miles an hour. I mean, I wasn't, not hauling, but I'm doing 50, 52. Doors blown in by Mercedes. And then she swerves around the car that was in the other lane, just to get around them. Where do you guys gotta go so fast? I'm running a joke and telling my buddies, oh, gotta get home to the wives. They've been with the mistresses all day. When they're late to get home, the wives need them home. You know, the side boyfriend or whatever you want to call it. Now that lane ends way up there. Might as well just move over and get done with now. From now, this will all be backed up with cars. Why? No clue. Not backed up because of the verge back there. It's actually for an on-ramp. It's about maybe a mile up here. It's the whole reason why it backs up. City area. I mean, it's good size, but I think like New York City or I don't know. I got little cities throughout forever. Los Angeles, all that stuff. It's turned into a parking lot. Everybody gets, leaves work the exact same time. The only reason we can see back, the only reason I found out why it backs up over here is just because it's on ramp. I mean, yeah, there's a split, but I don't know. The other company I used to work for, rebranding name of it. One thing that annoys me, this thing always, you'll have the throttle and wants to kick it down to 4th gear. Whole point in that. Let it stay in the gear, you know, and if we need to, we can always downshift it ourselves. State trooper sitting up here again or not. Well, must be shift change. Alright. See you at the shop.
Yep.
That was the other guy. Heading south. I thought he was going back down for an LO, but going to get DEF for the local station. You guys can't see it, but basically we'll be going across that overpass in a few minutes. We're dumping right over here on the right. Sweep the floor, dust goes in the air. Low nozzle it off, but it just builds up over time. gonna happen? We gotta go another mile and a half. Highway ends, a big turnaround spot. Parked up and off the road. Music stopped playing. Oh well. Must be the end of the list. It's fine, alright. YouTube can't yell at me for pirating music. It's stupid. Whatever. Here we go. Right into the sun. Oh yeah. Gotta get one of them drop visors. From the north, it's the time of year you hate. There ain't no leaves on the trees to block it out. Catch you in the morning, catch you in the evening. Well, not even evening. Until after 3:30. Get over there. Thank you. Red light down through here. You're wondering, that red light up on the windshield, that's the dash cam. Only faces out. Kind of unfortunate need up in here, up in this area, all these people on the road. Company, the boys, the owners, whatever you want to call them, they don't even like to be called the owners. So we're all co-workers here, so it's nice. Maybe pick them up, put them in the trucks. They don't even want access to them. They say, if something happens, just download the file and send it to them. Wreck or something, just send them the file, that way they have it. I asked them, like, well, what if it's our fault? They started laughing and says, well, it doesn't work then, does it? Don't need that down no more. Light up here, we're going to be turning left. Past it, there used to be two lights right here. There was a road that came off from the right that used to come down, and that's how you got on here from over the, pretty much then to the right side here. But apparently they blame there's too many accidents, all this, so they decided to realign the road, add turn lanes up there. It's kind of the real heavy commercial side of this town up there. Costco and Stop and Shop, not Stop and Shop. ShopRite. A bunch of grocery stores and furniture stores and stuff. Which is funny, where we're going is called Commerce Drive. Well, the real Commerce Drive is up that road. Bridge we went underneath, going over it now. You can see the cars running through the woods there on the highway. Alright. picking up a bunch of pipe. Oh, that should be fun to dump up there. Himself a little platform up there, the excavator. Alright, should get turned around. Make that much easier for us. These boys really got it. Kind of jammed up on us. Take a pipe out of the truck, it looked like. They do a lot of waterline work, this company. Oh, right back to the sun being in our eyes. Don't you just love that? Yeah, pull up. It's gonna hurt. I'm at the end of his truck, but let's get some more clearance. There we go. Yeah. A little bit of snow this morning down our material yard. Load up some of that recycled process to take to a job. And the old gal today, Old Faithful, it was like a 94 180 Samsung, but yeah, that's cold starter. It's like 30 degrees out. That's a loyal machine right here. 100% loyal right here. Love this machine. And I didn't get any footage yesterday. Should have, because I was in the low boy, but I had issues loading our jaw crusher up in the parts store. You know, whatever happened to the good old parts stores? Like the one that used to do, you know, for our area, deals with all the commercial stuff, like heavy trucks and heavy equipment. They got bought out by a national company, I think it's national, called Parts Authority. It's like they don't keep anything in stock anymore. And then, so I'm like, all right, so it's at the warehouse. The guy's like, oh, I have some coolant here at the store. You know, the trucks, you got to run certain coolant for whatever equipment. Our jaw crusher has a cat engine in it, so you gotta have cat compliant cooling. Well, he goes, oh, I got jugs there. I'm like, oh, perfect, I'll send somebody down to pick them up, because I'm over here and I got the low boy broken apart and there's no parking over at the store for a tractor trailer. So the guy gets down, the laborer gets down there. Oh, he sent it back to the warehouse. Well, the laborer goes, well, you told me you guys, the guy told me you had it here. He goes, oh, customer pickups have to go to the warehouse now. What's this going to this warehouse stuff, you know? What should have been a 20-minute, you know, delay turned into an hour and a half. Just aggravating, you know? I miss the, you know, we all make fun of parts stores, but there was a few out here that were, you know, singing to warm up. That are worth their weight in gold. Now it's a crapshoot, honestly. You know, that parts store there, you used to be able to get you know, like hardware and everything else right there. And they took that all out. It looks like they closed down the machine shop side, so if you needed a dry shaft or hydraulic hose or something, you just go to them. It looks like they don't do that anymore. Which, I don't know. And a lot of us used it. Now, you know, the dealer, the prominent dealer for Kenworth and whatnot over here, they're no longer open on Saturdays. It's like, now we're, you know, we gotta get parts. We have to take time out of our working week. We go get parts. I don't know. It's aggravating. Shouldn't be, but it is. I guess really can't complain in the end. I mean, just I'm working and keep the trucks fixed and all that. It used to be nice to be able to just 5-10 minutes you're on your way with the stuff you need, and now it's, you know, it's almost like they're turning it just into an automotive parts store to get away from heavy truck, which sucks because they were like, I mean, we have Fleet Pride over here, and then so they'll leave us. Nothing wrong with Fleet Pride, they're nice guys, I like them and whatnot, but it's like you took away an option from us, basically, is what happened. Come on, there we go. This stuff's not frozen, it's just, it's crushed, it's ground concrete and asphalt. Crushed up. We tried to impactor out. We weren't a fan of the impactor, so I think the next time we'll be using the cone crusher and just have to send the big stuff right back through it, that's all. No big deal. With this machine, they don't make parts for it anymore. The control pad, the blower fan died out. It was an electronic one. So we wired up something, put a fan in, but I don't know if we think a tube fell off or under the dash maybe, or I think the fan just got wired up backwards, to tell you the truth. It's not blowing, it's set to blow out of the froster, but as you can tell, it really doesn't. It will after, you know, we'll warm this up and keep it defrosted, but first thing in the morning, it's not the favorite thing to do. Like I said, I'm not an operator by any means, guys, so on me too much. Just I know enough to load a truck and get myself in trouble, basically. Well, park this, jump in my truck, go dump this out at the job. Put it back in its hole, as I call it. A little bit of snow this morning down our material yard. Load up some of that recycled process to take to a job. And the old gal today, Old Faithful, I think it was like a 94 180 Samsung, but yeah, that's cold starter. It's like 30 degrees out. That's a loyal machine right here. 100% loyal right here. Love this machine. That'd be easier to turn around the bottom. Who came up with this cul-de-sac? Like, good thing I never came down here with the trailer. You can get turned around down here. Oh, you can see people have driven up and over trying to get turned around. Poor guy. Nice little neighborhood though. Oh, there's another driveway for another house. Okay. Alright, make sure I hit that. Let's not get stuck like the fuel guy did yesterday. Make sure I get far enough off. That. Up on the road here. Stuck. First thing in the morning. Get to the back. Alright, good to go. Now we're down to the quarry. Gotta pick up 3/8 stone, bring it to another job. Then go back to the quarry.
Help yourself?
I could have complained. Nice and quiet.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah, didn't have to go visit too many people. Had to stay home most of the time.